Hello, YouTube. Today I'm going to be discussing my ideas for the ultimate Pikmin game, my Dream Pikmin game, and just discuss what I would like to see in Pikmin 5. This is, if I was on development team, this is what I would do for the game. So first things first, I would like this game to have Bingo Battle. And yes, Bingo Battle, but also online Bingo Battle. It doesn't just have to be Bingo Battle. Like, there could be a Bingo Battle mode, there could be a new versus mode, and you can like switch between them. Online Pikmin versus would be epic. Also, bring back. I would like to bring back stuff similar to Mission Mode in Pikmin 3 with online co-op as well. And as good old Arlo has been saying, which I strongly agree with him on this, you can make your own mission mode levels. And you know, let's do versus maps as well, but there'll be like checks and balances to make sure that it's fair for both players. One side doesn't just start with a whole bunch of stuff. Into the actual campaign mode, I would personally like to see a long story. It doesn't have to be as long as Pikmin 4, but I would like it to be like longer than 1 and 3. And even though I am a huge fan of Pikmin 2 and 4, I'm okay if they go back to 1 and 3 styles of gameplay. But this is my video, so I would like it to be an open world Pikmin game. Lots of people have been saying that. I'm not the first person to come to this conclusion, but similar to what, like, if you compare Skyward Sword to Breath of the Wild, for example, like a difference like that, where there's a really big area in total, and similar to Pikmin 4, you have multiple different landing sites, and it's big. Like, not Breath of the Wild, which uses the Kingdom big, but like, really big, like way bigger than any other areas that we've explored. With the Pikmin types, I would say that they should come back, but only if they are properly implemented and properly balanced, because in Pikmin 4 is a great game, but one of its weaker points, the 3 Pikmin type limit, which is pretty bad, and also, some Pikmin types get shafted really hard. For an example, yellow Pikmin are pretty bad, winged Pikmin are literally trash. They're only required for like 3 treasures in the game. Whites are pretty mid. Reds are, I mean, reds actually are okay. Never mind, I take that back to reds. But if they bring them all back, and they usually like to add more Pikmin types, if they end up doing that, I would like them to balance them all out properly, so that one Pikmin, because in Pikmin 4, it's not as bad as it is in Pikmin 2, the purple Pikmin are, but they are really broken in that game. Actually, Ochi is too. I would also like there to be some extremely hard, like some of the Sage Leaf trials, similar to that, but different, where there's a really hard challenge waiting for you at the end. Difficulty options as well, and no offense Pikmin 3 Deluxe, actually I take that back, offense Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Pikmin 3 Deluxe's difficulty is, like, the difficulty options are pretty bad. It's, here's an extra 5 minutes, you can just full clear areas in 1 day more or less, or 2 times because of the boss, blah blah blah. There's the hard mode, which is literally just the mode on the Wii U version, and the Ultra Spicy is just a little harder than hard mode, but you only have 60 Pikmin. And if there was not the 60 Pikmin, if you could only, sorry, if the 60 Pikmin limit was not there, it would practically be useless. So this is just hypothetical. There would be an easy mode for people like Shay Frillis. Oh, yeah, gotta burn that kind of video. There'll be an easy mode, there'll be a regular mode, there'll be a hard mode, and there'll be an ultra spicy mode. But it won't just, it will actually be significant differences. For an example, there will be an Emperor Bullblocks, and it will be there'll be a Sovereign Bullblocks, and on normal mode it will be a Sovereign Bullblocks, but on hard or ultra spicy mode there will be a Sovereign Bullblocks there. Some more things. I don't necessarily believe that OG and Moss need to come back. It'll be nice if they do, but I'm fine if they just have rather, like, honestly, Pikmin could go in a lot of different ways. For Pikmin 5, they could do, they're not going to do one captain, they could do what Pikmin 4 did, they could do what Pikmin 3 did, actually. But this is my hypothetical wish list, so if I had to choose, I would say that we should do something similar to Pikmin 3 and Pikmin 2, where you have 2 or 3 captains, and you just go crazy. I would also like there to be, yeah, treasures can come back again, because treasures, especially in the GameCube and Wii version of Pikmin 2, are just so good. If you only put the Switch version, it might be like, oh, why does it matter about the treasures? It's just generic stuff, but like, it's an AW bottle cap, it's a Duracell battery, like, it's a whole bunch of stuff. And I don't want the custom creator in Pikmin 4, I'm sorry, it is pretty mid. The, Mii Maker on the Wii had better customizability options than Pikmin 4 did, because you only have 4 body types and like 8 different faces, I'm gonna have to say, that you can choose from. And it's like, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it is pretty lacking. And also, I would just have to play as a real character again, because no offense to Lisa / Palm or whatever their name is, but they're kind of a blank slate. And like, the only thing you could do with them was like head cannons and stuff, but that's a whole other can of worms. So we got online multiplayer, also co-op in the campaign as well, similar to what Pikmin 2 Deluxe did. And also, with that co-op online multiplayer, the Switch 2 is $630 Canadian, so I think it's perfectly reasonable to ask for that. But it's going to be, what, $115 to buy? So that is a perfectly reasonable expectation to ask for a game that's cost more than $100. With both. The co-op for everything will be both. Matchmaking, also I do. The What Stars for Ryu that there should be a ranking system that should be for fun and for glory, for the bingo battles. Because I could seriously put a lot of time into that. Because I'm really good at Pikmin, as you probably know. Like, I literally did everything. I'm working on doing the Pikmin 1 6-day run, but that takes forever because the snake root messes up. Oh, that's a little topic for another story. But anyways, moving on. Treasures are going to come back. Mission mode is going to come back. A mission mode maker is going to be in this game. Hypothetical game. It's not actually going to happen. The Picklepedia of Picklepedia has to come back, obviously. That's like now a stable feature of it. I mean, maybe the writing. I mean, the writing in Pikmin 4 is not bad, but compared to Pikmin 1 and 2, it is a little worse in my opinion. So, maybe write it like that? I don't know. I do not know, but I'm just giving ideas. So every Pikmin type's gonna be in this. Oh, Bulbmin should come back in this. If the Puff Stool's in it, bring Puffmin back, or Mushroom Pikmin, or whatever they're called. Because I'm sorry, that is really lame that they brought the puff stool back. But oh no, it doesn't work. It just doesn't give you long legs does. And if they bring back caves, I'm gonna do one for the Pikmin 2 style gameplay. I already briefly discussed like an overworld, but gonna do one for Pikmin 2 style and one for Pikmin 3 in 1 style. So for Pikmin 2 style, the caves will come back. They will be... I'll get rid of the 3-type limit. That's garbage. I'm sorry. I really don't like the 3-type limit. It really hinders like whites. But anyways, as I was saying, for Pikmin 2, a game in Pikmin 2 style, so the caves, make the caves... Again, in Pikmin 4, they're really short. Like, I'm sorry. I know some people really hate the caves. But in Pikmin 4, almost all of them are less than 5 sub-levels. There's only like 4 or 5 in the game that are more than 5 sub-levels. So I would say make them longer. That's a perfect thing for the difficulty options. So there'll be a cave, let's say around the middle of the game. If you go on normal difficulty, it will have 5 sub-levels. If you go on hard difficulty, it will have 7 sub-levels. And if you go on ultra spicy difficulty, it will have 9 sub-levels. Stuff like that. So both Pikmin 2, people who like 2's gameplay and do not like it, don't have to deal with the caves. Because I completely understand why someone would not like the caves. But also why someone would like them. Now moving on to Pikmin 3 style of gameplay. With having the time limit, I would make there, also the difficulty options, make there be a day system. So for easy difficulty, it'll be 30 days. In normal difficulty, it'll be, in easy difficulty, like 35 days. In normal difficulty, it will be 30. And then it will go to 20, then we'll go to 15. Because I am sorry, but one of the things I genuinely now do not like about 1 and 3 is their difficulties, and I'm using difficulties for Pikmin 3 in huge quotation marks. Because unless you're playing Pikmin 3 True Spice, you're not gonna run out of juice. I'm sorry, you're just not. Even when Louie takes all your juice, oh look, there's a strawberry right next to the blue onion. And in Pikmin 1, yes, the difficulty can be very, it can be a hazard in your first playthrough, or if you're doing like a monochrome challenge. Like, besides that, it's like, it doesn't do anything. Like, I know it does for the story, and Pikmin 3 technically does have a day limit, it's 99, but like, the only way you're gonna get there is if you're like, endlessly pressing end day, or if you're doing what I'm doing, very slowly, and grinding Pikmin all the way up to day 99. So for that, I would like there to be, again, we're gonna have the time limit, but I would like there to be, for difficulty options, to be a stressor for it, because I find, unless you're playing True Spice, the time limits for veteran Pikmin players just don't do anything at all. And for the open world, moving on to the open world a little more, what I would like to see in the open world gameplay is you have maybe just one big area with like a whole bunch of different like themes and biomes. There can be like a swamp one, there can be, I don't know, a desert one. And of course you have to go up to your spaceship at the end of the day, as that's the Pikmin tradition, for crying out loud. But you have all the different landing sites. You start off somewhere small, you go a whole bunch of Pikmin, and then you go out into the world. And they would do similar Breath of the Wild did, where you have, like, similar how you could do the Divine Beasts in any different order. Or just not do them at all. Maybe, I honestly think Pikmin 5 would be really fun if you could just go straight to the final boss. Especially for speed runs, that would be really entertaining to watch. So just to recap, here's what I would like. Online multiplayer for all modes. The Pikmin to come back. I'm fine with any gameplay style I discussed I would like for each. Also, bring Bulbner come back. All 5. I want all the Pikmin types to come back, but only if it's substantial enough where they deserve to come back and all the different stuff. Open world or not. All merchants come back. The co-pilots come back. I actually don't care who the protagonist is. It's all good. It's all good. And yeah. Well, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, shout out to, who was the one that suggested this? Is this the one that suggested this on my broadcasting channel? Ken and Cheese, thank you so much for this video suggestion. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.